So as you know, it's 100 years since the War of Independence. It started in 1919, and it's 19 and continued to 1921, and then obviously Ireland became the Irish Free State in 1922. So it's, as you know, it's 2021 now. It's hard to believe it's 100 years, but with COVID and everything like that, it's kind of pushed, the remembrance of these men who sacrificed their life for Irish independence. Out of the, like, completely just got pushed out of the water. It's forgotten about, really. It's talked about a bit. But it's so, we have to remember them. We do really have to remember them. They're such an important part of history, and particularly in this country's history, fighting against an empire which ruled half of the world. And the small nation stood up. A group of men and women, to my grandmother, great grandmother, was one of them in Cullinan, hiding people running away from the Black and Tans, the OIC, in the house, and hiding guns in our house too, for the Irish Republican Army and the Irish Republican Brotherhood. And I'm very proud of what she did. Like, oh, whoa, even Diana, she took part in some sabotage too. But I'm very proud of what she did, and she served the country well. May God bless her soul. But many, many stories like that need to be told, need to be remembered, because these people are forgotten about. These people at in the back of the history books, like so many people sacrificed their lives so we could be free. So much for freedom now in 2021, would you believe? But yeah, like for example, Tom Sheldon, died in Banya. Calvin County Council actually did a video on it. I did do a video, look back a week ago, and I put up a video on it. I do recommend you watch it. It is very beneficial because he's forgotten about. He is really, really forgotten about, and I learned about it in school. But it wasn't talked about too much. It wasn't big in depth done on him. His statues of foot at the courthouse in Calvin. People I know what I'm talking about as soon as they see this. The statue, people often wondered about it. But that's who that is. He sacrificed his life. He was trying to ambush two OIC men. Near Banya, and that's what happened. But yeah, these like names like this, it's gone out of the history books and never remembered. And we need to remember them at local level at schools, in our local schools. We need to know about our local area, like take for example in Cavan, people who were involved in the War of Independence, and teach the children, teach their children, and then they can go home and teach their parents, about the people who sacrificed, spilled their blood, gift up everything to fight for this country, for us to be here now. And what a mess we've made of it, and that's just putting it bluntly. What a mess we made of it. So much ambition in them men, so much ambition, so much hope in them men. And we kind of we screwed the country up ourselves. Like again, I don't know what they would say. I really would not want to hear any of them what they would say about the country at the moment in time. People lying on the streets, loads of children lying on the streets. People, I wish we can't even afford their own houses. Like, I don't know what they would say. I really, really don't know. I don't think they wouldn't want to sack. I think they would say, why did I bother to sacrifice my life for this country, so this country could be in tyranny, which is what we're in at the moment. But yeah, hopefully that, like it's again, we have to remember, we do have to remember, because the government, like last year, the government, no, this year wasn't it, that the 1916 commemoration was only a few people there. There wasn't a big do or anything like that. But and the same with the Michael Collins last year. I think Niall McConnell actually did a commemoration. I think last August. Remember, so from right, I think it was. Yeah, I think it was last August. Yeah, on 25th, I think, of August. I can't remember now at the top of my head. I put myself in the. I think it was, yeah, I think Niall McConnell did it because the state, I remember talking about it, the state didn't want to commemorate it, and wouldn't commemorate it because of COVID. But things like that, they won't commemorate it in the state, so we have to remember these people's names. So I do recommend people to go and check out people who fought and died for this country, and remember them, learn about their history, and teach it to people, teach it to your friends, teach it to your family, talk to them about it. Because these people, again, nowadays it's all go 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 go, and the past is the past, and the past is this, and the past is that. But we have to remember how we got here, and that's what we have to do as a country and as a people. So yeah, I'll just say to people, to even look up Tom, I can't, like, he's like literally got my head out again now. My brain's gone in a fire now. Tom Sheridan, yeah, I forgot about it. I was trying to take Tom O'Sullivan. I was thinking about his different posted. Tom Sheridan of the I think it was the Banya Volunteer Battalion of the IOA. So yeah, make sure you check that out. Kevin Cuddy Kids, Kevin Cuddy Kids YouTube channel. Put in Kevin Cuddy Kids. And you should get it's the latest videos from a week ago. So yeah, if you do that, you learn a bit about it. It's a 15-minute long video. It's well worth a watch. So yeah, thank you for watching and bye.